These beautiful pictures of different types of sponges. Sponges are aquatic animals which mostly inhabit the marine environment. However, some of them are also found in freshwater reservoirs. As per animal kingdom hierarchy, sponges come under phylum Porifera. Hence, they are also referred to as poriferans. Quick fact: the phylum Porifera is named so because the species grouped under it are characterized by the presence of pores in their body. These pores lead to channels or tubes that allow the passage of water and fluids. Sponges don't have a definite form. Their body is delicate and filled with mesohyl, a jelly-like substance. Being aquatic creatures, the sponges can absorb water, oxygen, other fluids and food with relative ease than other animals. Sponges appear more like plants, however, in reality they are animals that belong to the phylum Porifera. An interesting point to note about sponges is that they don't have a well-developed digestive system, circulatory system or nervous system. These organisms extract food from water that enters their body through pores. Since sponges need substrates, platforms, base, like rocks to remain rooted to the surface in oceans, they are also termed as sessile sedentary creatures. There are more than 7,000 species of sponges in the world, and it is likely that more will be discovered in the future. The major species of sponges have the following forms: encrusting sheets, mounds, tubes, and upright sheets. Sponges are known to feed on bacteria. However, in few cases microbes may live inside the body of sponges as endosymbionts, an organism living in symbiosis with its host and inside its body. Some of the sponges turn carnivorous where food is scarcely available. Sponges are mainly classified on the basis of their structure or external characteristics. For example, spicules prove to be an important feature for distinguishing between different species of sponges. Spicules are known to reinforce the mesohyl. Different types of sponges or classes formed due to the reinforcement process are described below. Calcarea or calcareous sponges. Classification of sponges is carried out on the basis of their reinforcing structures. Such type of structures, in case of calcareous sponges, are known as spicules. Spicules are made up of calcium carbonate and form a skeleton of calcareous sponges. They are just 10 cm in length. However, they encompass different kinds of structures like asconoid, indefinite shape, sycnoid, tubular body, leuconoid, flagellated chambers, demosponges. The demosponges, just like calcareous sponges, are made up of spicules. However, in demosponges, spicules are formed of fibers produced from a protein called spongin. They are largest of all sponges and form 90% of their total number. Demosponges live in warm as well as cold areas of oceans. Some of the demosponges reproduce sexually, while the others asexually. These organisms exhibit great variety of form and are much more diversified than other classes of sponges. Asexual reproduction takes place by means of gemmules and budding. Gemmules are internal buds present in sponges that are capable of developing in favorable conditions. They remain dormant in the absence of favorable conditions. According to Mr. Gordon Love, a scientist from California University, demosponges came into existence as early as 635 million years ago, i.e., during the Neoproterozoic era. Glass sponges. The different types of glass sponges make up the class Hexactinellida. These sponges are of rare occurrence in nature. Generally, they are found at great depths, 450–900 m, in oceans. Their body is cup-shaped. The spicules present on their body are made up of siliceous compounds. Glass sponges can live for 15,000 years, which places them amongst longest living creatures on Earth. Posidonia oceanica. A seagrass is the longest living organism with a lifespan of about 2 lakh years. The glass sponges are very sensitive to external stimuli. They are capable of reacting quickly owing to the electric impulse they generate. There is another criterion for classifying the glass sponges, which is their ability to build reefs. Different types of glass sponges are described below. Reef building sponges. They are formed of funnel-shaped heterocone calyx or finger goblet sponge which grows up to 1.5 m in height. Reef building sponges have shades of yellow and white. Other two species of reef builders are the Africalis vastus, also known as cloud sponge, and Feria oca. The unique characteristic of cloud sponges is their mitten-like outgrowth. They are funnel-shaped and have a height of 2 m. Feria oca is the biggest of all reef building sponges and attains a height of up to 15 m. Non-reef building sponges. There are 4 species of non-reef builders that are white in color and which attain a height of up to 50 cm. Storcolyptus dowlingi, Acanthuscus platy, Acanthuscus cactus and Rhabdocalyptus dawsoni are the different species of non-reef builders. Sponges of common occurrence vase sponge. Sponges from this group are mainly found in the region surrounding the Caribbean islands and the coast of Florida, USA. The vase sponges can grow up to 40-60 cm in diameter. This kind of sponge is found in different shades of brown, red and purple. Scientific name of this sponge is Yersinia campana, azure vase sponge. The azure vase sponge is characterized by a tubular and vase-like shape. Its outer surface is marked with pits and network of grooves. These sponges can grow up to 30 cm in length. Pits found on the surface of azure vase sponges are 0.5 to 1 cm in diameter. Strawberry vase sponge. These sponges are mainly found in areas surrounding the Caribbean islands. The strawberry vase sponges are found in oceans at a depth of 15-40 meters. Barrel sponge. The barrel sponge can grow up to 1.5 m in length. This kind of sponge is known by names like volcano sponge, siliceous sponge and great barrel sponge. An adult human being can easily fit into the barrel-shaped structure of this sponge. One of the special features of this sponge is that its surface is marked with deep ridges. Tube sponge. The tube sponge, as the name suggests, is formed of thick-walled and tube-like structures that are connected at the base. The kind of sponge grows up to 1 m in length. The stuff pipe sponge, a type of tube sponge, possesses a tubular body. It grows up to 150 cm in length. All the tubes of this sponge, which constitute a stuff pipe structure, are connected at a single narrow base. These sponges are known to release toxic chemicals to deter their predators. Orange ear elephant sponge. This demosponge is found in areas surrounding the Caribbean islands, Florida, USA, and Bahamas. Surface of this demosponge is reddish orange in color. However, beneath the surface, its orange color is paler in comparison to that of the outer skin. Color of the orange ear elephant sponge varies greatly. One can also find shades of brown and red in the orange elephant sponges. These sponges are lobate to rounded in shape and their width ranges from 530 cm. Rope or rope sponge. Scientific name of this sponge is Eplezina coliformis. It has different shades like brown, purple, violet, cream, green, cinnamon tan, etc. The rope or rope sponge is mainly found in Bahamas near islands like Cat Island, Little Inagua, Great Island, and San Salvador. Stuff pipe sponge, toxic finger sponge, great yellow sponge, prickly tube sponge, red boring sponge, great white sea sponge, black sea sponge, polyp sponge, blue sea sponge, iridescent sea sponge.